Hello, cats and kittens, felines and felidae, humans and variant humans, and every race, class, and subclass. Thank you once again for tuning in to Brenny the RPG Cat. Nagisa Ayanami says, Kia. Kia, thank you very much for tuning in. And make that into more of a cat sound. How do I make that into more of a cat sound? I go, Alright, so thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Tonight we are playing Fall Guys. And, well, it suffices to say I was hoping I was going to start Kino Kuni tonight, but I was just feeling a little overtired, and so, it was necessary for me to play something that was a little bit easier. So, I don't complain for, not. Well, I don't complain for playing an easier game as opposed to probably just canceling stream and going to bed early, something like that. But anyways, Thank you everybody for tuning into tonight's stream. This stream is of course brought to you by Great Media Games. To get inexpensive TCG single cards, visit greatmedia.games and use the code 1050 at checkout for 10% off your online purchase. I am also doing an art commission campaign right now. Donations of $20 or more will get you a full color one or two character commission drawn by yours truly, and all of that money is going to be going to the building of a brick and mortar version of Great Media Games in the greater Denver area. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Let's go ahead and let's head over to the main room, and we're going to get to playing some Fall Guys. So this is going to be awesome. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Alright. Oh. There we are. Okay. So, I decided to buy this little Pusheen costume to stay thematically accurate during tonight's stream. Presumably I could just take the trousers off and then I would have something that has at least some of my colors on it, but I think I'm just going to go with Pusheen for now. And so I have a few choices when it comes to games that I can play. Let's go ahead and look at the show selector here. So there is a 1 to 4 player mode to Fall Guys. I haven't tried yet. I might try it 1 or 2 times as we're playing tonight. Yeah, Pusheen is best cat. Well, what can I say? You know, there's really just no comparing. There's no comparing us. Anyways, so I've got squad shows, I've got duo shows, which is 1 to 4 players or 1 to 2 players on a team. Future Rumble, which is mostly future-themed stages, and also Blast Ball Trials, which is mostly just the game of Blast Ball multiple times over a show. But, you know, just for starters, we're going to play plain old, ordinary, vanilla, run-of-the-dump. Fall Guys. And so I've got an opportunity to set myself up to go into multiple game modes as well, so we'll see if that works out for us. We'll see, you know, how many individual matches we're going to be able to get in with each individual mode, and we'll mix it up if we need to. Okay, first round, Dizzy Heights. Navigate the obstacles and race to the finish line. So we've got a standard race going here. I've always been a big fan of Fall Guys, and so recently it fell under the banner of Epic Games and it became a 100% free-to-play game. And so I was playing it previously in my uh-oh. I'm in trouble because my controller wasn't turned on. My controller wasn't turned on. My uncle works for Nintendo. Anyways, so as I was saying, so I was originally playing this on Steam, and so the Steam version is shutting down pretty soon, and it's going to fall out in favor of this Epic Games sponsored free-to-play version of Fall Guys. I can play it multi-platform. I can play it here on PC and also on my Switch. You know, I much prefer to play it on PC because my PC has got a little bit more processing power. The other players' actions look a little bit more realistic. Okay, first few people should be crossing the finish line now. Alright, oops. Bud. I'm getting hit by rubber toy cat balls at the moment. They look like rubber toy cat balls. Ugh. I almost didn't make it this time. But yeah, the last few people are just going to file in right quickly there. And so, you know, because I've changed to the free-to-play, I'm going to have to populate all of my costumes again. I had a ton of them that I just kind of absent-mindedly added from my Amazon Prime account. And all of those games are going to, all of those costumes are just going to go bye-bye now. So it doesn't matter that I collected them all. I'm just going to have to start over. I'm going to have to get new ones. I'm not complaining. Maybe they'll come up with a way in order to transition to 100% free-to-play, but I'm not too sure about that. Rei Ayanami 2014 is peeking in. Yes, come in, Rei Ayanami. We're a friendly community here. It's made up entirely out of the friends that I know that you have. So I'm here too. Hollow Flower says Pusheen. Yes, I am in a Pusheen costume. I did it for you. So there's a few elements to this game that I haven't realized yet. One is that, you know, they actually do give you style points for doing accidental flips and tosses and things like that. And so this is a race, but this is a little bit different because there's a lap race and there's also some boosters going on here. These has always been a little bit harder for me than the regular races. So, you know, it doesn't matter to me what platform Fall Guys is going to be on because I'm always a big fan of Fall Guys. You know, this fills a gap that I've personally always wanted there to be in video games. Just a game where, you know, you run crazy obstacle courses like the ones that you would see on shows like Double Dare and MXC and you know, I've always wanted to be on little game shows like that when I was a kid. I used to watch them all the time. And so that's what Fall Guys is to me. It is the ultimate video game simulation of that style of game show. Alright. Hey, Ray. Hi, darling. Sweetheart. Snooky Boodles. Well, I don't want to be presumptuous about that. Sorry. Some 8 people have already finished a race. I would wish them Godspeed, but that's already necessary. That doesn't seem to be necessary. A small dragon is fine too. Oh yes, feel free to prevail yourself of all of the stream avatars that we have. If you go to the About section of my stream, you'll be able to find the control panel for stream avatars, and you'll be able to change that to anything that you like. I haven't done much with it. I know that there's a lot that you could potentially do with it, and I need to do things like, you know, put the in-game modification things into chat. I'd really need to do that at some point. Okay, Tiptoe. This is one of my worst events. So, effectively, what you need to do is just through a process of elimination, you have to make yourself go through these tiles. And, of course, you're going to fall through the floor if you don't do it right. Oh. Okay. Somebody is already making decent headway. Oh. And so only 15 people can make it across this time, so it really is a fight to be in the front of the line right now. Okay, so, darn. Well, I contributed to the line at least. Say, ooh, fast. Yes, you have to learn to be fast. Oh, nobody's tried that row over there. That's strange. That's peculiar. Uh-oh. So some of the blocks have respawned, and they could be fake ones. Okay. You know, if you're in the front of the row, somebody just kind of might push you over. Alright. I qualified. I snuck in 12th place. Phew! That's a lucky break. Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna make it into the next round now. Okay, next event. Next event. What's the next event gonna be? Is it gonna be the crown event? Probably not. Okay, we're doing the Swiveler. So there are obstacles on the ground. There's a fan blowing around the arena in a circle, and all I have to do is avoid it all and survive until all the other players get eliminated. So this is probably as hard as elimination events are going to get. And this still isn't the crown event somehow. You can't be stingy about these things. Oh. Wait. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, there goes me. They're only waiting for like 6 people to be eliminated. So, once again, populate all the potential win brackets. So I think in the free-to-play version of this game, all they do is they give me points towards getting the tournament bonuses. So I'm probably 8 points away from getting just another free item. So at least I've got that going for me, which is nice. Okay, first game, roll on. Okay, so I do have to make it to the end of the... I have to make it to the finish line on this one. And it's a little harder to do because I'm in a constant rotating barrel. There's also a roll-on elimination match. We're probably going to be playing that one very shortly. So I'm just part of an amorphous blob of contestants at the moment. This is not a good one to be on. Okay. I've got the flow. I am moving concentrically through the device. Pure poetry in motion. Poetry in motion. Something like that. Blah, de blah, blah. Baron von Blood does not go, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I won. Thank you very much for tuning in, Baron von Blood. I appreciate it. Oh, well, I was one of the very early qualifiers, so yeah, it's going to be a while watching the NPCs until we can determine who the next 20 winners are going to be. Nagisa slaps Blood with staking, and Reyanami calls him a he-wolf. I mean, you know. Sometimes you gotta give people a benefit of the doubt, but I think that ship has already sailed, unfortunately. Oh, time has run out. Well, this is very interesting, because we needed 42 contestants, but now we only have 27 left. So I'm assuming the very next event is going to be one of the harder ones. Just to balance things out. Otherwise we're going to have too few people playing in order to make it to the crown round. Alright, Jump Club. This is an elimination match. Just don't let the lever push you into the goop. Ray says, butt pinches for everybody. Ray says, ahem. And Baron says, do not clear your throat at me, young lady. And Nagisa says, boop. And everybody's having a good little time in Brady the RPG Cast chat room, and I appreciate that immensely. Thank you, all of you, for tuning in. Alright. Hoit. Oh no. I have got the rod behind me. The rod is following up backwards. Uh-oh. That was unfortunate. I let the rod get the better of me. And now I'm being eliminated. Okay. I've won what I believe is an Assassin's Creed icon for my online bar. Let's see if we can stick that on there right now. Not entirely sure how you do that. No, well, not in the costume section. So, how do I look at season progress? So I just won this. Enter the Animus nameplate. I don't know how to add it, but I've won it. And previously I got a punk costume, a Ezio Auditore costume. Let me see. Well, I don't think I have it. I think it's still locked. I don't know why it's in the front of this. Maybe I just became eligible for it. So my next, the next prize I can win is this red, purple, and blue down the middle costume. Alright, well. How do I back out of this? Okay, here we are. Alright, one more main show, and then we're going to try some of the other modes. Nagisa Ayanami said that I think that the bar got faster, and that is 100% possible, because they wanted to make that round harder because they lost so many people in the first round. They lost too many people in the first round. So we're doing roll-on again. Hopefully it will not turn into a debacle in much the same way that the last round was. It was a debacle. There was much debacle. So much debacking. Alright. Let's do this. I am filled with cat-like agility. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure I just don't get stuck in the middle of the great big pile like I did in the last round. I don't know why I'm complaining. I won the last round. Maybe that was the strategy to do. I don't know. Oh. There we go. Okay. So now we just have to get across the horizontal ones. Learning how to do the jump dive has been pivotal in my strategy. Oops, going the wrong way. Alright. Well, I'm in the clear. So this time, like I said, I'm expecting more people to actually clear the course this time, so things won't be as hard on me as they were during the last match. I'm following somebody who is literally standing still. You don't want to fall behind. That is definitely what you don't want to do. Falling behind would be bad because it is the antithesis of winning in this game. Oop. Well, we got slightly more than last time. We got 30. Having 28 was probably very detrimental to my chances last time. So 32 out of 42. We're shy of maybe about 10. Short 10 Fall Guys. Okay, it's time for DoorDash. DoorDash, the game where we take a meal that probably costs about $10 and we bump it up to $28. Or actually, we try to find the right doors. One of those two. Okay. I mean, the trick to this game is that in the starting rounds, permit your opponents to try to guess the right door. The pawns must go first. See, I guessed that one, actually. And don't try to fall too hard into the doors. Always love to do that great big dive right there. Second qualified. Behind door number 1 is some allegedly world famous chicken strips. Alright, so we got a full round of contenders for this next match. And that's really all I'm hoping for here. Some competition. A challenge. A challenge. Alright, big shots. Okay. Avoid getting knocked into the slime and watch out for cannons. So this is an elimination match. I haven't played this too many times. This must be one of the ones from the later seasons. So basically, I'm on a seesaw, and I'm going to try to not to fall off the seesaw. And I'm also going to get shot at. Okay. Throwing everything in the kitchen sink at me. Oh, wow. That didn't take any time at all to qualify. This level kind of reminds me of a 1990s movie theater. I wish the floors were slightly stickier. If that were the case, because that would help me stay on the seesaw a bit longer. So, you know, I would say that this has a very 90s neon aesthetic all the way through it. That's what I would say. You don't have to agree with me. Okay, we're doing tiptoe again. So I was successful at tiptoe last time. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to be successful this time. There's also a chance that this round is going to be harder because there's much fewer people playing it. Alright. Gotta be an opportunist. It was a mistake to turn left there. See, only 9 people can qualify this time, so, you know, whoever is at the front of the pack here, bound to be those 9 people. If you can manage it, push somebody else onto the tile ahead of you. Up. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I thought I had the right way. I probably don't have the right way, and now I'm too far behind. Oh no. Whoop. I took a shortcut that I shouldn't have. But I think the great majority of everybody that was in the lead fell off of that tile. Oh, nope. That's it. Yeah, that's a shame. A victory did not materialize for me this time. Okay, show me those points. So I'm getting a few coins for this. I am getting more season points. And so now I got that down the middle outfit. But the thing is, you can't see it because I'm wearing the full Pachine costume, so you can't see what my skin color is. Alright, so now would be a good time to try another type of show. Let's try Future Fumble. Okay, let's go looking for online matches that contain Future Fumble. I think I set this right. But despite the fact that I set this right, the first stage is going to be roll on again. Someone is revving up a great big engine in the background. This condo that I live in has paper-thin walls, and, you know, every once in a while, you know, some sound will bleed in just from the street beneath me. Particularly if it's particularly noisy, like the fireworks that have been going on this past July. So. Alright. Oh no. Okay, that puts me back significantly. Oh no. Oh no, I did it again. I shouldn't be falling so much. I didn't fall this much last time. Alright. Hoit. Jump. Jump. Alright. Made it to the next checkpoint. This sushi roll is really getting the better of me. Which, you know, they often do. Bing, bang, boom. I made it across the finish line. Not as neatly as I did in the previous 2 rounds. but I'll take it. A victory is a victory in Fall Guys. Okay, what do we got next? I'm hoping the future stages are going to show up. Oh. Skyline Stumble. Okay, so this is another obstacle course with a finish line, so I don't anticipate this being too difficult. You know, I'm going to say something like that, then, you know, I'm just going to lose one of these matches just terribly. So we have those pinball flippers where, you know, if the stars align in the right way, it'll propel us right to the finish line. But I don't trust that. I'm probably just going to take the ramps to the side. So there's a little bit of zero gravity here, is that there's just these pools of zero gravity that I can jump higher, but I move slightly slower in. Alright. So tapping these buttons makes the pinball flippers at the entrance to this flip left and right and potentially leave out opponents. Oh no. Oh, the floor rose up to meet me and then it vanished inexplicably. Alright. That's how I get around that little obstacle. So just like the other switches, is that if I press these buttons, it'll make a certain number of these walls vanish. Alright. That guy's trying to jump over, and I'm trying to jump over. I don't think either of us are capable of jumping over. So I don't think you're supposed to get to the end of this. I think you're supposed to get to the middle. Come down this ramp. That's the way that's done. Ow. Ow. I'm getting severely lollipopped here. And so a lot of people, they try to do this section in the middle, but I would not advise it. I'm just going to take the ramps to the side. Oops. Well, clearly I chose the wrong strategy, because everybody crossed the finish line before I did. Alright. You got slowed down by the circle. I certainly did. So let's try that match again, because me and that circle, we're going to have words with each other. We're going to throw down. All right. Okay, starting the match with Roll On again. So I don't know if because I chose a themed show that if all of these rounds are going to materialize in the exact same order. That's not the way that I would make this game. But I think you knew that. So this one is slightly different because instead of having the horizontal rollers, they put fans at the end of this. And so we're going to see what the prevailing fan strategy is going to be. Oh no. Am I still at the start? No, I'm not. I've crossed at least one checkpoint. Alright. I am a Jedi Knight. The Force is strong within me. I have the high ground. High ground. I'm coming to me. I'm going backwards. I went in the wrong direction. Alright. I don't want to get hit by that swinging hammer. Alright. I don't like prison. Up. Okay, right now the qualifiers is holding at 20, so it's pumping up to 30. So this one is a little bit more challenging because I gotta make sure that I catch the fan as I go across the finish line. Every once in a while, especially if you played multiple rounds, you will get a variation just like this one. And the really surprising thing to me is that nearly everybody who was supposed to qualify actually qualified this time. We're only short 2 this time. So 40 people going on to round 2. So I know recently they added a costume for El Chapulín Colorado, which is a comedic Mexican superhero. So if you have Mexican friends, you know, ask them who El Chapulín Colorado is. They will have a lot to tell you. I don't know how international this game is. The character is actually pretty famous. And by that I also say that the character is really famous here in the United States as well. Like, or among people who watch Spanish television. Okay, so this match, this is a different course than we got last time. In this one, what I have to do is I have to run 2 laps. So let's hope I got the wind at my tail. I forget how to do... Some people have the ability to do grips. I think you press the right shoulder button. And so you just need to use the right shoulder button in order to push some of those blocks away. Ouch. I'm in a blender. This is what being in a blender is like. I am one concussed cat at the moment. Okay, so we are in a high gravity field this time. I think flipping the switches will actually transform these chambers from being high gravity or from being low gravity. Alright. Catapults on the floor. More of those lollipop things. So that's a little dangerous because the lollipop things can push me into the so I'm trying to take the worm's eye view of this section. Zoom! It's great to grab a forward moving conveyor belt. Uh-oh. Ouch.
Adrian! Adrian, I lost the boxing match, but I won in life.
Smack. Okay. All of these are low gravity fields right now. I pressed the button. Up. I think I screwed myself because I think that made that into a high gravity room. Up. Nope. 24. I was well behind the qualifying group. Well, at least, you know, even if I completely and totally lose a match, I am getting valuable information as to how to win in this show the next time. Okay, so I think this is my third game of this round. As I gotta look good. I gotta look good for the machine. Otherwise, I'm going to have to give away my membership to the Machine Fan Club. Okay, this time Skyline Stumble is going to be our first round. And this is good. This is good because we've won this one before. Oh, actually, no, we lost this one. Okay, now I'm really concerned. Okay, good tumble. Ouch. Oh no. Severely sideswiped there. Let's see. Doing everything I can to prevent being the guy who is actually hit in the butt by the pinball flipper. Okay, this is going in a different pattern than last time. Okay. Took care of that. Okay. Going down. That one was not even an obstacle this time. Up. Alright. So I am in this section a lot sooner than I was previously. Okay. While everybody is struggling with the pinball machine in the middle, I'm just going to leap up the sides. Ups. Okay. I think I need to remember how to grab ledges again. Okay. Then sneak in 27th place. Yes, 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 yes. I am winning. Of course, this round probably got a little bit easier on me because it was the qualifier. Up to 36 winners. This one doesn't seem to have a timer on it like the Tumbler one does. I wonder why it's important for them to have a timer on the barrel roll game. Alright, what is my next challenge? Okay, short circuit. Okay, this is the same 2-lap race from before. I have not been good at the lap races so far. I am anticipating doing a better job with the lap races. Assume everyone was going left, so I tried to go right. But unfortunately, I can't get into the arena by going right. Up. Okay, making good time this time. Uh-oh. Spike trap. Alright. That takes care of lab number 1. There's no way of telling if there are 26 people ahead of me. Okay, got severely slowed down by the circles this time. Ouch. Going around again. That must be really disorienting. Up. I think everybody's in the high gravity field right now. Up, nope, that's it. Bok, 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 bok. I got left with the chicken feed. No achievements this time. Just moving the needle a little bit. Okay. So I played 3 rounds of that. Let's see what else we can possibly do. Let's try the Blast Ball Trials. I'm sure this one is a little bit more sporting. Let's see how many people are actually available to play this one, first of all. Okay, we're almost there. Certainly hope 30 people join, or at least one of these 2 teams is going to be short. Okay. Avoid the falling floor and throw blast balls at your opponents to survive. So it's pretty much just dodgeball. Some of the floor is going to be open, so if I fall through the floor, then I'm probably eliminated. Alright. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Don't get knocked off. Oh, and the balls explode too. That is something I feel as though I should have been better informed about. So while the characters are holding the balls, that's when they have the potential to explode. Oops, some of the floor is falling. Alright. 3 people have been eliminated so far. That'd make that 5. Uh-oh. 6. 7. Alright, okay, I survived. Okay, so that is 1 round down. Only supposed to be 30 people in this round. Now 19 remain. And so what is our next round going to be? It's more than likely going to be Blast Ball again. That's what this is. These are the Blast Ball trials. Mm-hmm. Right. Pay no attention to the little kitty cat in the major obstacle course. Ouch. Maybe I don't want to grab balls, but instead what I want to do is I want to grab people who are grabbing balls. Okay, this time we're only eliminating 6, so I'm hoping that this round will go by a lot quicker. Alright, I did it. People, I survived to round 3 of this. Okay, 13 people left to eliminate. Final round, okay. So I'm guessing that only the last person left standing is going to win this time. At least that's what I'm assuming. Last person out of 13. Yeah. So there's 13 of us, there's only 12 slots, so this one's for all the marbles. Oh. I'll just bounce them off my belly. That seems to be a solid strategy. Alright. Uh-oh. Staying alive. Oh. This is getting intense. Ooh, I went flying that time. I am running out of ground to stand on. Okay, that might have been a mistake. Okay, down to the last 3. This is going to be a real grudge match. Uh-oh. Darn it. Well, Once again, I have snatched defeat from the hands of victory. I'm crashing here, Brainy. Have a great stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, Nagisa, Ayanami. You guys are swell. Thank you very much for tuning into tonight's stream. Alright. Nagi. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you for tuning in too, Ayanami. Okay. Whoops. Not the button I hope to press. What I wanted to do is I wanted to select all 3 shows. And so we're just going to see what we're going to get from this point forward. I could also play squads and duos. Let me click both squads and duos, and then we'll get whichever one of the match types that are possible with either squads or duos. Probably sometimes I will get into 4-player teams. The other times I will get into 2-player teams. We will see how this materializes. Listen to them slap that bass. Bum bum ba dum bum bum ba da ba dum bum bum ba da ba ba bum. Okay, gate crash. Avoid the moving doors and race to the finish line. Okay, I'm on the squad, but I do not know who my squad mates are. So this should be interesting. I've only got one strategy, and that is to win. To be the leading beam. Up. Okay, now I'm in 5th position. 8th position, 9th position, 18th position. Wow. Squad position tends to dissipate rather quickly, I have learned. Okay, so how does this end up being scored? So maybe this 4-player group that I'm in is my squad, but then there's groups of like 7 at the top, so maybe that's not true. Maybe I just told a great big fib. Alright. What do we got next? Count the fruit and avoid the rising slime. Okay, so this is a different version of a game that's been in some other versions of this. 1, 2, 3 banana, 2 durian. 3 banana, 2... 3 banana, 2 pomegranate. Uh-oh. No! Oh. Crud. I should not have moved so expeditiously. So now there's some blackberries and some coconuts, I believe. Presumably there were more bananas than anything else. Figure out exactly how to play this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 bananas. 1, 2, 3 pomegranates. 1, 2 breadfruit. So I'm assuming the answer is bananas again. Let's see if they're right. Yep. All of those came up bananas. Fortunately, my teammates were able to pull me out of the tremendous mistake that I made, and we are still in the game. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum bum. What's the next round? They're really cooking something up. That's why the loading screen is taking this long. Okay, big shots. Avoid getting knocked into the slime and watch out for cannons. Okay, yeah, we played this one before. We've got to do it for the squad. The squad must prevail. Somebody threw their controller at me. How unsporting of them. Oh, crud. I should have been looking at the controller. I should have been looking at whatever the heck it was that hit me. I think we're in trouble. I think we're going to get eliminated this time. Yeah, our position is 7. I think we need to be in the top 7 in order to win this. Yep. That is it. The win was by our side, but then it died. I was a good teammate. At least I assume I was a good teammate. Okay, let's hit A on this again, because we'll get squad and team play again if we do. Alright. Hey, 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 What are we playing? We're playing Seesaw, so I'm familiar with this one from Season 1 of this game. It hasn't come up yet, but I am very familiar with it. Okay, I shan't let anyone down this time. Except potentially myself when I fall off of the seesaw and into that giant pit. It's always these two seesaws in the middle that get the heaviest. Crud. We gotta keep things balanced for everyone, but then as soon as we do, then it's every man for himself. That is the nature of the seesaw round. Okay, next checkpoint. Oh no. I walked back and forth too many times, I just walked off of the platform. Alright. I just barely made it under that time. So we were probably the person in the 10 squat position. Oh, actually, they say that we're the 6, so I am gravely overestimating. Alright, next event. Full tilt. So this is like the seesaw event, except now it is possible to go tilt in a full 360 degrees. Goody! Good. Going good so far. So far. Just so far. Oh no! Okay. That could have been very bad for me. Okay, this has got rotating gates on it. Alright. First checkpoint. I love the music in this game. I think every one of these tracks is just as intense as it needs to be for this level of high-octane competition. Up. Second checkpoint. Oh no. No! Crud. Well, now we're losing. And it is more than likely all my fault. Pew, 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 pew. Oh no. Okay, well I made it to the finish line, but I think I might be too late. I think one of our team members was completely eliminated. Or maybe they just logged off. That is... Either way, you know, that's an equal opportunity there. The third member of my squad is who we're following right now. It's actually in the Pachina Corn costume. Which I got too, but I just decided to wear the regular one. Okay, our score is 30. Despite the fact that some people aren't even crossing the finish line at this point. So yeah, I think we lost this one. I have let my team down. I mean, you know, it's equally significant that, you know, I never win any of these, but, you know, now I'm getting other people involved in my misery. Hey everybody, I am here to lower the bar. How's everyone doing tonight? Track attack. Okay, so this is a regular course with the finish line, although it is one that I've never seen before. Trampoline, speed bar, multiple speed bars, another trampoline, a ramp, which I was probably had to slide all the way across, into another trampoline, into another speed bar. Really getting pummeled by that hammer. Oh, I am already below 20th place. Oh. Okay, no diving across that. Just let the hammer punch me in another direction. Okay. So this was a two-player team group. But unfortunately I didn't even make round one because of my poor performance. I don't want to see the show results. I flunked. I know that I flunked. I completely failed the test. Let's just call up another game really quick so that we don't have to sit here and ruminate on my failure. Okay, treetop tumble. I mean, clearly this is another obstacle course. It has some of the things from that fruit game that we played earlier. So we're just kind of mixing in different kinds of obstacle courses from the first 5 seasons of the original game before the game became free to play. There's water in this stage. I don't know how water works. Probably it works exactly the same as the zero gravity field. I feel as though I should cry cultural appropriation, but I don't know which culture. Alright. Oh no. Well, that path is no longer available to me. Alright. Well, somehow my performance was so great that it bumped us from 7th place to 10th out of 20. I wish that would happen a lot more often, especially in the later rounds. Alright, what do we got up ahead? So, this does seem a little bit familiar. I do remember, you know, the winter theme in the original version of the game. It's been a while since I played this or any of it, so, you know, some of this doesn't seem immediately familiar to me. How do you run obstacle courses with boxing gloves on? Oh. I'm sure those things would punch me up if I actually stood on top of them. Alright. So my tremendous lead is helping me at the moment. Alright. Oh no. Okay, I clearly chose the wrong trampoline. There we go. I think we are in 15th now. means we're probably not going to make it. Someone needs to really start doing worse. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work out. So this was going to be a minimized show. You know, even if I was going to come on and I was going to play video games in a while, I wasn't going to stay for the full show. So we're getting to the 90-minute mark right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up one more normal round, and we're going to finish that normal round, and then we're going to call it a show. Alright. Oh, it's Track Attack again. This is probably one of the only round one obstacle courses that I have been immediately eliminated from. But it was in squad mode. Maybe if I do it solo, I still might be able to pull off a significant victory from my end. Alright. How do you get in the front, you know? That's one thing I've always wondered. I don't recall ever not starting one of these from the very back row. I think I got lucky when it came to those two obstacles. Alright. This is a fast-moving obstacle course. So, you know, there's people who are crossing the finish line a lot faster. Baron von Blut says Blurg. Welcome, Blurg. Baron von Blut. So, as I was just saying, this is probably going to be our final show. We're going to take 90 minutes and see if the differential between that and the number of people talking in chat is enough to put me over the edge for Twitch notoriety. Although I wouldn't hold my breath. Okay, Night Fever. So I was wondering if, you know, any of these medieval stages had actually stayed in the game, because I hadn't seen any of them up until now. Okay, I was close to the front this time. But that was in the second round, so it doesn't count. How do you get into the front row in the first round? That's what I would like to know. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, it all went wrong. Oh no. least I got through that row. There's still a row ahead of me, though. Okay, there we go. Ooh, people are already crossing the finish line. I don't think things look particularly good for me now. 17, 18, 19. Okay, I made it in 19th place. Okay, that's 2 rounds down. As usual, there's just some people screwing around right in front of the finish line. Never understood why that was, but... Alright, so what does that leave us with? Yeah, 30. Oh, we are still far from the crown round. Freezy Peak. To scale the frozen mountain to reach the finish line at the peak. So I do feel like, yeah, this is just another finish line race, but it goes pretty significantly vertical. And only 16 people get to cross the finish line here, so... Oh, jeez. I should have seen that one coming. Alright. I actually managed to save myself by catching onto the ledge. I can't expect that that is always going to happen. Oh no! Catching the ledge was a good move, wow. I think it happened somewhat automatically. I could have been a contender. I could have been a contender, Charlie, instead of a bum, which is what I am. And now I've been eliminated. Well, I would like to take this an opportunity to announce my retirement, almost completely defeated from the sport of Fall Guys. So, well, this was fun, but, you know, I kind of did it, you know, out of interest of doing something easier than starting a new RPG. So, yeah, tonight was a total loss. So, like I said, I've probably lost the game, but I have won in life, and I've gotten a little bit further in my season progression. But let's see. But, yeah, I guess I got some points, and really, yeah. The real points are the friends that we made along the way. And then we subsequently completely abandoned in squad mode. So, this concludes our broadcast evening. Thank you very much for tuning in to Brittany the RPG Cat. I am going to be back Tuesday, and yeah, for reals this time, I would like to get on to our playthrough of Ki no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. You know, add that to the list of 2 or 3 RPGs that I hope to complete through the stream. And so thank you everybody for tuning in. I would like to do a raid now. Let's see, who would I like to raid on Twitch at the moment? I think I would like to pay a visit to, let's see. Akami is on at this moment. You know, she's not usually on this late, but I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give her the shout out. Okay, and we're going to head over to her channel pretty soon. And she is in the middle of playing Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Look, you gotta peel the ship like skinning a human. I mean, a potato.
Like a potato. Yes, got it.
What? Me? No, would never skin a person. No, these are totally pork rinds.
I mean, you're in outer space. You can just wait for space to skin a human for you. Alrighty, so we're gonna head over to Akami's channel. Thank you, everybody, once again for tuning in. Okay, and so I am going to be back this coming Tuesday, and yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to get this playthrough of Ki no Kuni started. But until then, thank you everybody for tuning in, and have a good evening, everybody.